they go up 8-0, never trail.
Yeah.
2 games in a row where, they shoot 70% early in the first quarter. Just, again, like kind of a slow
Yeah,
start.
we've gotten off to 2 poor starts, and we got to make an adjustment there for sure. Turnovers. I think the difference in the game was the turnover game. I think they outscored us by 10. We lose by 8. A lot of unforced turnovers. I liked how we played tonight overall. Shot almost 51% and should have shot the ball better, could have moved the ball even better. So I like where we're tracking.
I guess just in general to fall down 2-0. I mean, in a short series now at this point. So
I look at it as a long series. We haven't played a home game. Yeah, so it's almost like we're 2-8, and someone said, no one makes the playoffs when they're 2-8, but it's the same thing to me, right? We have to go home and take care of business, and then we can talk.
What do you feel like the issue has been for that starting unit?
I think defensively, just getting beat off the dribble, and it's everyone. So and then I thought that unit did score, but we couldn't get a stop. And that unit also had those 4 turnovers to start the game. I thought we forced a lot of stuff there. So I haven't watched the film. I'm going to go back and look at it. But there's changes we can make, and there's things we can do.
It feels like the other night, Ryan was able to contain Halliburton a little bit off the dribble, from all the way to the rim.
Yeah.
Different tonight. Just what did you see there?
Yeah, I thought we switched some, and he had Brooke a couple of times on him, which obviously he's going to do that. But he beat our guards too off the dribble. We didn't contain the ball much at all tonight. I thought defensively, other than our start, it was our inability to contain the ball off the dribble. And they ran, I want to say 4 timeouts. The play was to get it in and just attack. There was no play to it because they believe they have guys that can beat our guys off the dribble, so we have to do a better job.
I know we talked about this being Scoot's first playoff series before the series started. What have you felt like?
He's got to keep his composure, and he will. I mean, again, he's never been in one. I thought the other night, the second stint, he was really good. I thought today he was pressing, was trying to do too much, but he'll be fine. Scoot's going to be fine for us.
Going into game 3, you mentioned trending in the right direction, but also starting to get some of the struggles there. Clearly, you've switched it up in the second half, right? To go with, I guess you just start game 3 and trust that adjustments will be made and things.
We'll just see. We have time. We have 48 hours. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing right now because I don't know. But we'll figure it out. I'm very confident about this series. Very.
You mentioned composure. I realize there have been no ejections, but there have been, I guess, offsetting technicals, some flagrants where they do get free throws. They do get a possession after a free throw. And is that a concern?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think both teams are doing it. They've had a couple. We've had a couple. I thought we lost that game today. I thought Scoot got one. It was a breakaway and attack. That was huge, and that can't happen. But other than that, I just don't understand why you're giving text when guys don't do anything. Like Matherin and Scoot, they were staring at each other. I mean, there's no tech needed. Like sometimes, can we just get on with the damn game? All right, everybody ran at each other and stared at each other and faked like they wanted to fight. There was going to be no fighting. And can we just stop it and move on with the damn game? Like, it's ridiculous. That took like 25 minutes to sort out. Nothing was there. I know, and I get it. Like, Zach and them, they're doing a terrific job. And they're trying to, well, this will curtail. No, it won't. You just gave 2 tacks where you didn't need to do it. And we need to get away from that. Having said that, we got to keep our composure.
Dame plays 37 minutes tonight.
I kept him in. I down the stretch, I just kept him in. I used it as he was exhausted, and I saw that, and I thought, let him blow it out. We got 2 days for him to recover, and that's basically why I kept him in.
What do you like about that unit to close? I think it's Kuz and GT in there with Giannis.
I just like that we have the right offensive group, and then with Kuz rebounding and doing other things, I thought that was great for us.
BP has the huge game. What do you think of his performance?
He's been playing great. I thought today his composure was phenomenal. It really was. That doesn't mean he's backing down. We don't want him to do that. So I thought he had the right amount of focus, the right amount of intensity the entire game, and that's huge for us.
Get to within 4. They get 4 points in the last
Yeah,
minute.
we can't give up. The 3 killed us.
And then 10-2 to start the third.
Yeah.
To go back down 15. I guess just.
I mean, listen, we also cut it to 4 again in the fourth quarter. So, I'll look at the film. We cut it to 4 in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left. We had plenty of time to win the game. And the game's going to go in flows. It's going to do that. They're going to make runs. Listen, they went up 15, but are we going to talk about our run? We made a run to get back in the game. So there's runs in the game. That's what's going to happen. But when we got to get a stop, we did not get a stop. And to me, over anything else right now, we got to be able to get a stop on a call. Like, we need a stop. We not only didn't get a stop, we gave up a 3. And those are the plays to me that are really breaking us.
When you are talking about that, does it just feel like point of attack not being able to continue? Like
we lost. We just lost the guy on that last one. The Siakam 3 was the biggest play of the game. I haven't watched it, but my eyes, there was no reason for him to be open because there was no action on that side. So I'm not sure what happened. I have to watch it and see.